call my bad.
All right, he's back. So the name of this story is called "Say No to Drugs." So Don, I'm gonna let you start off, right? So Don, the same way I had an investor for Summer Madness 2, the same way I had Harry as the second investor, it ran in the NWX family. Don had an investor. The name of Don's investor was Tom. Now, Don, bring us from the beginning, because I'm going to take over when it comes to, you know what I mean? Oh, you know
Uh,
what? You know what? I'm going to tell my side, then I'll let you tell yours. We don't even need
well,
the beginning.
well, hold on. But let just for y'all don't remember this league is called Guardian of the Culture. This is where DNA battled Chilla for the second time. Twerk versus Sway Silva, me and Geechee, Matt Myron and A Ward. Those dope battles for the beginning. So just in case, just to brush some of y'all remember.
All right, so listen, y'all, right? So Don hits me one day and says that he got an investor. So you know what I mean? I'm like, that's fire, Don. I mean, that's what's up, my nigga. He's taking care of you. He like, yeah. I mean, he paid me off for battles before, paid me more than URL ever paid me. I'm like, all right, fire. So you know what I mean? Amzilla winds up hitting me. Now Amzilla don't know I'm already in contact with Don with the sponsor. So Amzilla like, yo, know what I mean? I got a league. Know what I mean, a sponsor, whatever. Could you do me a solid, do me a favor on the price? I'm like, good night. So I tell him, nah, I can't. Because I'm already speaking to Don. Now I speak to Tom, right? Now Tom sounds like Snorlax. You know what I mean? Tom sounds like he needs 3 Claritin D's and he has wild congestion and allergies. When he talks, it's like, I don't even want to impersonate his voice to get it wrong, but it's like a stopped up voice. Like a tired old man voice. Like, yeah, we'll see if we can do that. Yeah, sounds good.
Now he be like, well, I don't know about that, but oh, we could try to make that happen
Yeah,
over there.
yeah, we can try to make that happen over there. Like it's that type of voice, right? So whatever. He pays me nice. He pays me nice to battle Chiller. You know what I mean? Get my deposit. You know what I mean? As soon as I land, he comes to the hotel, checks me in, get the rest of my money. I'm like, hey, Don done found another Harry out this motherfucker.
And real quick, that event was super successful. Geechee and me, Sway,
Know what
everyone.
I mean? I see all the people on the car, Tom pinging niggas when they land, giving niggas hefty bags. I said, okay, Don, you found you another Harry. So now he doubles back. He says he wants to do another event, but now he's leaving Florida. He had a good, nice little turnout in Florida. Now I mean, now Tom is venturing off to the East Coast. He's coming up to Jersey. Now, what Tom don't know when he's going into this booking is that he's booking a fucking event damn near Camden, New Jersey, where there's nothing over there. Now, I mean, this is not Newark. He's not doing it in Jersey City. He's not doing it in fucking Inglewood. He's not doing it nowhere near the city. This shit is like damn near Philly. So for y'all that don't know, let me give y'all a little briefing. Remember DNA was supposed to battle Adi Boom and he backed out? This is the card. Now y'all starting to get y'all remember this 2020 right before the pandemic hit. So Tom locks DNA in with Adi Boom. Now for obvious reasons, I opt out of the battle. I say I'm not going to take the battle with Adi Boom. Now me being the stand up guy that I am, I give back the deposit. You know what I mean? I'm not doing the battle, homie. We don't gotta wait for you to get your money back here. Take it all. Not a dollar short. Same day. So you know what I mean? He calls me. Good thing DNA cool. Now I'm thinking nothing of it. I'm thinking that bag is gone. I chalk up a loss. I didn't get that bag. God willing, I'm doing all right. He calls me back. Yo, I spoke to drugs. Would you mind taking drugs and replacing Adi Boom for the same price? Oh yeah, yeah, we can do that. This is where I didn't know say to no to drugs. Mama always told you say no to drugs. And by the way, this whole story that I'm saying has nothing to do with drugs. Shout out to my nigga drugs. So it's not me saying no to drugs because drugs did something wrong. It's just what happens next. You know what my stories is a plot twist. So of course I say yeah. So now I got drugs. I got 5 days to come up with 3 rounds, 2 minutes. Now I mean this is regular DNA shit. Y'all know I work last minute, so I gotta get in my bag. Cause this still a
Yo,
hefty.
real quick. Now before you get to that, let's segue to real quick to a little side story on the way up there real fast.
Okay, go ahead.
So peep it. Now this time Tom calls me. It's like, yo, Don. because his budget was thin. Like if people don't know, he brought avocado down to shoot it.
Organic
Organic,
was involved.
yeah. Av, Twerk, Bad News. I battled Ill Will that card. There was Geechee and B Dot versus Loso, A Ward, Drake Dennis. So this is a hefty card. So now I'm like, yo, bro, I know you saying the budget's low. Um, Now he wants me to drive up there. I'm driving up there with my wife. My wife brought two of her friends that like serve food and bartenders. I'm bringing some of my people's battlers, and I'm bringing a bar because he wants me to run the bar and everything like that. So I'm like, man, this is. He was like, man, listen, whatever the rental is, whatever the Airbnb is, I got it. Just tell me what. Don't worry, just pay it. I reimburse you and everything. I'm like, bro, for the Airbnb was like almost 2,000. We got like a beach house. You know what I'm saying? It was a bunch of rooms, right? So he's like, yeah. So when DNA hit me, like, yo, I sent the deposit back. Da-da-da. So I'm thinking, oh, he got the bread. So you know what I'm saying? So I get this 15 passenger van. I got this bar. I got my wife and two friends. I'm paying them to run the bar, run the food. I have this whole food thing going on. We got this beach house. So we go up there. Now, again, he's supposed to pay me back when we get there. So I'm fronting all this. I spent like 500 on the rental, this on the bar, almost like 1,800 on the Airbnb. I am, I get there and I'm tapped out. Now we can go back to DNA in the story. So I want y'all to, because it all
Yo,
ties in
so
at the
look,
end.
right? So now the nigga tells me about drugs. I'm crafting up. Look, this a backstory. It's called Say No to Drugs. Pay attention, y'all. If you late, catch it on the replay. So now I get to the venue, know what I mean? I pull up in something, know what I mean, with everybody. Rain, know what I mean, Kayshawn, Flea, the whole NWX is there, know what I mean? So
Fellini.
Profilini, we all pull up. Mind you, this the first battle we did for Profilini. Profilini was mad at us because he thought we was gonna miss his battle. We pushed this battle back to the next day so we could be there. We get there. Profilini does his thing. So we thinking it's gonna be a good night, right? After that, battles go on. I wind up doing my battle. Me and drugs put on a goodie. You know what I mean? With the short prep. You know what I mean? We did our thing. Drugs joins NWX, Twerks comes back. Oh, it's a festivity. It's a celebration. Now the end of the night comes. Now y'all know me. Like niggas will tell you I'm a cool collector, professional guy, I know how to act, very logical, you know what I mean? You never hear a bad story about DNA with business, not preparing, getting out of character. But when it comes to that mugger, when it comes to that money, you know what I mean? I didn't leave my house not to get paid. Oh no, massa. We're not in 1967. I'm no longer a slave. I want my money, massa. All right, Tom? You're big, you're chubby, and I don't know what you're on. So as soon as that shit ends, I pull up on Tom. Yo, Tom, I mean, you know what I mean? Usually I get my money before I go on with leagues that I'm not familiar with, but I did business with you before. I know you very cool with Don, so you know what I mean? I ain't want to pressure you and make you feel uncomfortable, so I waited to the end, but I need that second half.
All
Oh,
right, boom.
guess
Hold
what?
on.
Hold on,
Hold
hold
on.
on, hold on.
Hold
Hold
on.
on. No. I forgot something important. Mind y'all, remember when I told y'all I gave him back the money? So I never got the deposit back. So now I need everything.
Now hold on real quick. Now before you go to the now remember DNA left off on asking for his money. Now before he tells you his answer, we're gonna go to what's going on now on my side, right? So I battled Ill Will early, right? I'm like the second or third
Nah,
battle.
Don. We 8 minutes away. We gotta get to the get. What you about to say?
Real quick. So real quick. So the night goes on. Av, Twerk, even DNA's coming up to me like, "Hey, yo, your man's looking super nervous that he got the money." I'm
Facts.
like, "Yo,
Facts.
DNA, you did business with him before. He's good." I'm telling Twerk did business with him. He's good. So, but everyone at the end of the night keeps coming up to me asking me, right? So I go to Tom like, "Yo, bro, everything's good, right?" He tells me we didn't do nothing at the door, but I got something coming in. Don't worry, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Yo, yeah,
And
DNA versus drugs is on the URL app. Now we gonna get the why it's on there.
so
So
why he
now,
so
right?
mhm.
I forgot to tell y'all when I gave back the money for Adi Boom, I never took a deposit because I was just gonna get all my money on the back end. So now this nigga owes me, let's just say double figures. We not gonna go to the exact number, but it's damn sure over 10, and I need all of it because I didn't get a deposit because I sent the money back when I turned down Adi Boom, and then he just said he'll pay me in full on Saturday. So now I'm like, yo, bro, where's the bread? The nigga said, oh man, this is Don's fault, man. Why did he book this venue out here when nobody's here? Yo, bro, all that's cool, bro. Don didn't book me. You did. Where's the money? He said, oh man, you know what? We just gotta wait for the pay-per-view sales to come in. So you know what I mean, you can get on your road. It'll be shortly sent while you driving back. I said, nah. I'll be here. So if you ever go to my Instagram or you go on Hip Hop Is Real and you see that game where it's Don Marino and Kayshawn and DNA playing Don Marino in basketball and A Water shooting
Probably
threes with rain and all that, and we had a basketball court after the event, that's because we was waiting to get the money.
killing time.
So now 45 minutes pass for the pay-per-view money to come in. So I pull back up on him. Yo, now I mean it's been 45 minutes, bro. Where's the bread? So the nigga says, hold on 1 second. He said, yo, I got 1,000 for you. I said, my, what? 1,000? Yo, Tom, look at me. 1,000? My nigga, that's not even a hat. Like, I'm like, yo, cut it out. Figure something out. Right? Next thing you know, Drugs run up to him. He come back and say he got all his money. Now, I'm not a hater, so I let Drugs get his shit out. Then Twerk go over there. Twerk told Don, hey, Don, you know I'll fuck with you, but if your man don't give me my money, I'm going to knock him the fuck out. I'm telling you now, I'm going to knock your man the fuck out. So I hope he got all my money. Next thing you know, Twerk come back. Twerk got all his money. I let both of my niggas rock. Now, I mean, I'm not a hater. Cause this nigga got to pay. So I'm not gonna stop y'all niggas from getting y'all money. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody else. But this shit I got is a hefty. He gonna have all my shit. Now the nigga come back and say, yo, I got 2,000 for you. I said, my nigga, first you just said you had one. Now you only got 1,000 more. You know what I mean? So now let me tell y'all where it goes then. So now my tone get a little different. I'm still trying to stay calm. Because I'm professional. I'm like, yo, bro, I didn't leave my family. I didn't leave my daughter for, the last 6 days to come home with $2,000. I could have made that in my crib. Give me all my money. I'm going to see what I could do. Now, from this point, you know what I mean? He lied. He went on Facebook and said Rain threatened him and we surrounded him. That never happened. Now, I mean, but Rain is very pro-black. So when Rain sees one of his brothers getting mistreated by somebody of the opposite color and it starts to feel like oppression, you know what I mean? Malcolm Rain has flashbacks. So Malcolm Rain pulls up and interjects. I don't ask him. You know what I mean? I never ask nobody to fight my own battles. I'm a grown man. I can handle it. But if it's back up, I don't turn it down when it's my brothers. So Rain like, yo, we not doing that. It's no more going back. Your fat ass booked a whole bunch of people that's doing talent. You think niggas is slaves? You think niggas is working for free? Niggas don't want to hear about having that shit later. Figure it out. He like, nah, but this how I'm saying it's going. He like, that's not how it's gonna go. Figure it out. I don't know what you need to do. Call all your friends. Call who the fuck you gotta call. Don't come back over here unless you got all the money.
Yeah, and for the record too, like I said, like Ray was very direct with him and stuff like that, but no one surrounded him.
Nobody threatened him. Nobody did nothing. Yeah, but my whole thing is, bro, if you doing business, don't play victim. You know what I mean? When you do bad business after the job is done, nigga, where's the moolah? Niggas did the job.
At that point, when later we'll get back to my story real fast after that. But like when he was like, "Oh, they threatened me this and that," I was like, "Bro, like, no one, not even once DNA was like." Oh, you can't leave this building alive. You know what I'm saying? No one was like that. We were just like,
my whole thing is,
we just want the bread.
Yeah, it don't got to get to that. So now he comes back, right? Magically, I don't know. He talked to some of his friends. I mean, that little stern talking to Rain gave him. That nigga had all my money, but $1,000 short. So I'm on it. Like, now I mean, listen, right? If he would have been honest from the rip, the type of person I am, I would have let him slide with the stack. But it's the fact you tried to be sneaky, knowing you didn't have the bread. And if I was naive, I'd have just spun off, you know what I mean, on the highway. And I heard niggas ain't get paid. Like, everybody else ain't even get paid that night. It was like 10 battle rappers that ain't get paid to fucking July. And this shit happened in March. So, you know what I mean? Why the fuck would I be waiting for my money till July? Because you did bad business. So now I'm on him. I'm like, bro, we got to figure out something to get that stack. So now the nigga Don hits me like, yo, DNA, the nigga ghosted me. He's not answering the phone. And he didn't give me none of my bread.
Yeah, because, again, remember earlier the story I told y'all, He was like, "Yo, whatever you cover, I'm gonna reimburse you." Because, like I said, he wanted me to bring the bar, bring the workers. So we had the Airbnb. So I fronted. I came out like almost 2,500, probably more, like 2,800 for that whole trip. So boom, I'm like up there because he's supposed to reimburse me and pay me my back end. Right? I realized the situation. I told him, "Look, bro, you don't got no one's back ends, whatever. Don't worry about my shit. Just reimburse me so I can get home. Make sure these guys get paid." Boom, he ghosts me. He like not answering. He turns off his phone. B Dot, Beachy, Loso, they can't get a hold of him. So you got to remember, I got my wife, I got workers that they work, they didn't get paid. So I'm like, yo, DNA, I'm stuck up here in Jersey with a 15 passenger van, and this man ghosted me. You know what I'm saying? So that shit definitely went left
No, so
there.
now let me tell y'all the ending. So now when that happens, me and Don, we cool, but we not how we cool now. This is 2020. I think Don joined NWX 2019. Now it's like 3, 4 years we know each other, but he's still my man. Genuine dude. I fuck with him. So I'm like, yo, Don, I'm gonna give you the bread. Mind you, Don paid me back. Don is not like Tom. Know what I mean? I told Don he didn't have to pay me back. He did. Know what I mean? But when I give Don the money, now I'm on this nigga's ass even more. Pause. So I'm like, yo, you fucked up. Not only because you didn't give me my money and all the other battle rappers, but you did this with Don and you got Don looking crazy. And if Don didn't have loyal niggas by him, you'd have had him stranded. Yo, man, give me my footage. Give me the footage. I want the whole battle now. Now you don't get to keep the battle because you're being funny. So the nigga like, all right, man. I'm gonna give you Avocado's number, and that's how I got the battle from Avocado. That's how the battle got on the URL app, and that's how you can go right now
Yeah.
to my YouTube channel and find DNA vs. Drugs, because the nigga had to give me my extra 1,000 plus, you know what I mean, my pain and suffering for him just leaving somebody. You know what I mean, he's
and,
crazy. So
and like I said, man, he started off like the first event super successful. The second one, very successful. I just think at that time he was just trying to like compete with bigger leagues and like just he was spending money before he was getting it in.
My
And
whole
the only
my whole thing was right. I vowed I would never tell that story because that's just the type of person I am. I usually don't tell stories like that. But the reason why I told the story is because then he got on Facebook and lied and said we threatened him and his life was in danger and he was leaving battle rap all because he was a fucking weasel and did some snake shit. So yes, good night.
yeah, the only good thing he did and that later on, like months later, I had got COVID really bad. DNA will tell you I was like really fucked up for like a month and a half, right? And again, I was at the time I was just battling. I wasn't working, so I'm like, damn, I'm stuck in this room quarantine for a month. And then one out of nowhere, he PayPal me like, yo, I'm done with battle rap, but this is what you're supposed to get from the Ill Will battle. And so he had, like I said, it was months later he sent it, but like even though it was like the situation was bad, like it was like at that time being stuck in that room. So that's he paid people back, but it was just going around the wrong way. Like if he was honest with cats, kept it real, people liked how he did business the first time, they would have worked with him. You know what I'm saying? But but if y'all go back and watch that basketball game, I was balling in that shit.
Don, you got smoked. Cut it out. Stop it. But yeah, y'all. Don saying he did something good. No, he did what he was supposed to do. You know what I mean? That wasn't
Yeah.
good. He's wild. He's wilding, bro. You don't know somebody's day to day to hold money from them for 5 months
Nah, that's facts.
after
But he
getting
could
a
have.
job. My whole thing was, bro, if you a businessman and you don't have niggas money, you should have told niggas that, and niggas shouldn't have been battling. After I do my job, bro, I don't want to hear nothing. But where's the money? Send it now. Now, if I don't rap
Yeah.
and I plan money that's not in my hands yet, then that's on me. Because you should never count nothing until, now I mean, you could physically touch it and it's in the palm of your hands. But, now I mean, you just lying and you don't got niggas chalupa and you just over here throwing cards without niggas bread, you're bugging. But yeah, y'all, that's the story. Say no to drugs. Good night. Shout out to my nigga Drugs though, because like I said, it had nothing to do with him. I said say no because it had something to do with time. But it's face off time. I'm not gonna keep y'all longer.